Welcome to another episode of Moo Games Minecraft on Xbox One. On this episode, I'm going to give you a tour of what's been added to Mooville, as well as start construction on what I'm going to call the Hall of Random Stuff. Let's begin. So you already know about the main house in Mooville, as well as this little storage facility where I'm keeping all of my items currently, and the little houses that house all of my friends, including Bob the Iron Golem. Say hi, Bob. Bob. Hi. How you doing, buddy? He hasn't been sleeping well. His eyes are really red. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me right now. But I've added what I'm calling the shopping district of Mooville. There's only a few shops right now, but there are going to be more shops. So you can just come up here and grab all of the items that you would potentially need for any adventure that you want to go on. Starting with the armory. Woo! When you enter the armory, you are greeted by Blue the dog. Say hi, Blue. 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 Blue is a deaf dog. Iron helmets, gold chest plates, diamond boots, leather pants, iron swords. It's all here for the taking. All I request is that you leave some form of payment, whether it be iron or gold or diamond or whatever you happen to have on you. You can leave it in this chest, and I'll collect that later. If you need iron pants, iron chest plates, iron helmets or iron boots, just simply hit the dropper and pops up in your inventory. Very simple. Very easy. I already have good iron boots, so I am going to put those right back for someone else to take if they need them. Next up, I don't know if this actually looks like a cake to anyone. It's got frosting on the top, and then I thought this cobblestone kind of looked like a marble cake. I don't know. It's called Cakes and Such. Walk inside, and I love this orange carpet because it reminds me of a dreamsicle. But you've got cakes behind this glass container. Don't touch the cakes. Don't touch them. You can get cakes, cookies, and pies here. And also bread. I figure if you're going to have a bakery, you might as well have bread as well. So if you ever need a cookie, you can just hit the button, and then pops out a cookie. Yay! I'm actually full right now. I'm going to put that cookie back. Someone can have that later. And that's Cakes and Such. The next building would be the Sleep Easy. So you can walk inside, and there are beds. Try one out. You can only sleep at night, so we're gonna jump on the bed. Jump on the bed. And when I designed the ceiling to this, I alternated between glass and stone, and I don't know if you can see it clearly, but all of these are actually supposed to be the same color as far as carpet, but it seems like since I did the pattern up here, when the sun shines through, some of them are a little darker, some of them are a little lighter, so it actually makes a checker pattern on the floor as well. Just a happy mistake. I did not plan that out at all. The last building that is created but not filled, I am thinking is going to be a tool shed. That might be what I call it, the tool shed, where you can come in and so you can hit the random droppers and you can get shovels and pickaxes and axes and whatever you need to go building things. So I connected this walkway to the shopping area, main part of Mooville, and the castle up on the hill, just so I didn't have to continually cut through things and jump over things. I figured it'd be easier if I just make a swift walkway to get to where I need to go. And then up here is the startings of what is this? Ooh, what is this? What could this possibly be? We'll come back to this in a moment. I don't know if you remember the video that I did about giant mushrooms, but you can harvest mycelium from those mushroom islands, and create your own sort of mushroom island. As long as you have an item that has Silk Touch, you can harvest mycelium, and it's a spreadable block, so much like grass, it will spread from block to block as long as you place dirt blocks around it. So that's what I did. I took about 60 blocks of mycelium and put it over there with a bunch of dirt blocks and created my own little farm. And to get the giant mushrooms, if you place them on mycelium and then use bone meal, you can create giant mushrooms. It depends on what type of platform you're putting the mushrooms on, is how much bone meal you're going to use to get those giant mushrooms. So, let's go through the moo sign. Let's go through the sign, right through. Yep, yeah. But since these are so large, they do need a large area to spawn in. So, you can see how much space it is. These are literally touching, so they're right next to each other. Now, I wanted to put another giant mushroom in between this one and this one, but it seems that there is actually not enough space to put another mushroom there. So, you can just be careful when you're actually trying to create a giant mushroom farm, because you can waste a lot of bone meal trying to get them to pop up, and it's just not enough space for it to grow. Now this little hallway leads into what I am going to call the Hall of Random Stuff. So you will walk through here, and where these blocks are, I'm going to have a dropper and a button. And then I'm going to put windows in here, glass windows. And so you walk through this hallway, and you just pick one of these droppers that's going to be in here, and it will be filled with random building items. And then it's going to open up into what's going to be known as the Hall of Random Stuff. So you walk through, you pick your piece, and then every episode I will pick one piece and add it to the pile. So I will have this section filled up as a giant glass dome, and I will just add an item every episode. So it's going to be like a giant junkyard, and it's going to be random. Maybe eventually it'll actually make something. I don't know. Never know. So I'm going to continue the roof on the hall portion. And like I said, I'm going to make the actual Hall of Random Stuff primarily out of glass so that you can see through on all sides. And when you visit it during the day, you don't actually have to go into the hall if you don't want to. You can just admire it from the outside. Now, it's probably going to look pretty silly when I first start doing it, because it's going to be just one thing. So maybe it'll be stone stairs, for instance. And I'll just have stone stairs sitting there for no apparent reason other than it's the first piece of the Hall of Random Stuff. So that is the hallway portion, and I'm going to put the droppers here along this wall so it doesn't block anything, and then glass windows so that I have a little bit of light coming in through here. I might actually do the same thing that I've done here and pop a hole. Oh, is that in the middle? Yep, pop a hole on each one of these so that I have glass in the top. So just get a little bit more light, and I don't have to put as many torches down during the day. Oh no, I'm out of pickaxes. Let's go out and grab another pickaxe. There we go. Now, as far as having enough glass to do what I am trying to do, I probably don't, but eventually. So I'll just have to harvest that and come back another day. But we can at least get the frame. Is this correct? Is this correct? Did I do this right? Yeah, I did. I did. Okay. And there we are. And it's a little bit more open. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is work my way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, you know what? Let's move this. I think I have an idea. We're gonna take this. And are we going to connect on this side? Yes, we are. All right. And this is basically just going to be the frame and the outline that I'm making out of cobblestone. This isn't going to be the whole thing, but it's going to show you the area that it's going to take over. Take that. I'm actually going to cut some of this away. Chisel that dirt away. Just get rid of that. Let's make more room for this to do this. And move this down here. And we'll see where this connects up. If I were to go this way. Oops. Oh no. Oh, there's a zombie somewhere around here. Okay, so I need more dirt. I'm dropping everything. Just putting it all down. There we are. And I'm gonna fill all of that in eventually, so let's not worry about that for now. Alright. And keep it going. 1, 2, da. And ta-da! This will be the Hall of Random Stuff. So this is how large this hall is actually going to be. So I want to make it quite tall. So what are we thinking? How tall? 9 blocks tall? Let's say 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's say 10. 10? That should be tall enough. Ouchies! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ouchies! And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And ouchies! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ouchies! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And from here, I'm actually going to start connecting them at the top so that we can see what the frame is going to look like. I've been working on the Hall of Random Stuff all the livelong day. And like I said, the reason that I'm using cobblestone for the frame is because it's a super abundant resource. It's easy to obtain. You don't have to really do anything to change it or smelt it or anything like that. And this hall is not focused on design, it's focused on the purpose of it. Alright. It seems that the sun is starting to set. It's getting a little darker. Oh boy. It's getting a little darker out. Let's go take a nap real quick, and then we'll come back and finish connecting the top of the frame. And we're just back to building the rest of the frame here, moving from the top to the top to the top. And this is just to get a basic outline to give you an idea of house size. This is just a basic outline to give you an idea of how tall and how massive the Hall of Random Stuff is actually going to be. And you'll see why I said I don't think I have enough glass to do what I want to do with this, because I really honestly don't. It's going to take many stacks of glass in order to get this framed out the way that I would like it. So that should be the whole thing. So we're gonna place pillars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 every 10 spots. Actually, that worked out pretty good. 2, 3. That is a tower that I made just to fill a tower, and it worked. Yeah, baked potato. And these are just pillars so I can place torches on, so that nothing spawns in here at night. Ouchies. And ouchies. Okay. I can add the pillars to that side and that side. And this is pretty much what it's going to look like. So that entire ceiling, which is quite a lot, and then all of these side pieces, it's all going to be glass. That will be all glass. And then in the middle here will be where the random pieces will be placed, building up what is essentially going to be a junkyard. So that is it for today. That is what Moville is looking like and what is being added to Moville. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time. Tell your mother I said hi. Goodbye.